seconds before this started. Let's see. Can y'all hear me? I can't see. One sec. Hold on. Why are we having such issues? Okay. Sorry. Let me get this muted. Okay. All right. So. Sorry. Let me get this muted. All right. So. Fucking thing is not going to mute for me. All right. So sorry. So, literally, I'm not kidding you. 5 seconds before we were getting ready to go live, my camera, the holder that I was using, broke. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? So I am so sorry about this. I've got like 2 laptops going, trying to see everything. So hold on. You know, you get prepared for everything, and then this is what happens. All right, let me get in here. See if I can get this working. Okay. Hold on. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do the spin for the, sorry. I'm going to do the spin for nail roulette right now while we're live. And then I'm going to have to put the phone down for 1 second while I fix the stupid phone holder. So I apologize, y'all. This is annoying me to no end. So 1 sec, let's go ahead and do our spin and get it going. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we've got lemon zest as the color, pipe medium, so pipe, Russian almond, anything like that. Flocking, glitter, and the theme is Sanrio. Okay, that's going to be fun. All right, I'm going to put you down for 2 seconds while I get this other one going. I'm so sorry. Oh, let's see if I can do it with one hand. If I can do this with one hand, life is going to be really good. Okay. Yeah, you would not believe what happened. Like, seriously. I was sitting here. I'm like, oh, look, I'm going to go live in like 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I'm going to go live. It's going to be awesome. Let me get this one closed here and then get out of this real quick, y'all. 1 sec. Because I would like to see the live on this laptop. Okay. Oh my Lord. 1 sec. Okay. Boy, oh boy, are we having a good day or what? Okay. Let's push this in some this way. Sorry. Okay. What a freaking thing to happen. I mean, seriously, how the hell does shit like that happen to me? Always. I am having the worst time with technology, y'all. So, Stacy has heard me. I cannot tell you how many times. Hi to everyone who's here. I'm so sorry. Hello. I'm trying to get going, y'all. I'm trying. Okay. So, flocking. You know, now, excuse me. For flocking, when I think of flocking, yes, it's like the little furry stuff, but then flocking to me is kind of like you could almost use some of the glitters, almost like kind of a sugaring, you know what I mean? So you do what you do. You know, I could pull out flocking if you want to see what it is. One second. Okay. Tell me if you can, how well you can see this. It's like a little furry powder. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let me pull down a little bit. So it's like a little furry powder. Like when you see nails that have like little bears and things on them, and they have the fur on them, that's what flocking is. So, but again, sorry, it's so cash. Use what you have. It's all good. There are no real like hardcore rules, I will say, because that'd be too stressful for me. I couldn't handle that. I would just be like, what? The category is Sanrio, flocking, and then what was the other one? I missed it too. I did record it, so I will put up a video for everyone so you can see it, because I can't remember it myself now. I know lemon zest was the color. Flocking, was there glitter in it? Okay, but back to my lovely story about all of my issues with technology. I recorded a couple of videos twice because the first time there was no sound. The second time, there was no sound and it was in slow-mo. And then the second time I thought everything was great and then the sound sounded like crap. I'm just like, are you kidding me? So yeah, I've had some issues with some videos lately. I just feel like, I was telling Stacy, I just need to go back to the basics. Go ahead and like leave the face camera thing off for a while, because yeah, it is just a little too hard for me sometimes, let me tell you. Okay, so these polishes here, this set of JR polishes, hold on, let's see, did it have a name? No, it does not. Okay. But this set of JR polishes that I got them free from Temu because your girl went crazy a while ago, as you saw with that giant haul. So I ended up getting these free, and I got this set free. So I figured we'd look at these and swatch them first because they just showed up, and I'm kind of excited for them. I haven't even opened them yet. I told Stacy, I was like, I said, I'm going to try to wait. I really am going to try to wait. Here's the thing. I procrastinated so much on doing my Asian nails because I had like a bunch of different ideas in my head, and I was like, oh yeah, you've got time, everything's fine. And then I had procrastinated and hadn't done my 420 nails for the 420 collab tomorrow. They have a mortgage deposit on me. I'm telling you, it's, you know what it is? It's like, some of it is, I'll get notifications and they'll be like, if you buy this, then you can choose three free things. And that's actually how I got this one. I got a notification saying, hey, if you purchase such and such, which literally I think ended up being like $18 in like all of that stuff when I was going crazy buying. They said you can pick out 3 things for free, and this was one of the sets that came up free, and I went, yes, thank you very much. And then I also got this other one, but I was like, told Stacy that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait, and actually it was quite easy to wait because I was so busy and so stressed out the last 2 days, you all. It was crazy. It was truly crazy. I just need to, like I said, go back to the basics and not worry about having to do the face cam and the hand camera. I think what I'm going to do, if I want to do the face cam, it's going to be when I do hauls, and I'll just show you the stuff on cam, and we'll do it that way where I hold it up, you know, that kind of thing. But anyways, okay. So I did not used to be someone who was into the swatch rings, okay? I'm gonna be honest here. Watching Stacy's videos, watching Joe's videos, when Stacy did her room tour and you saw like her little swatch rings on her polishes, they looked so cute that I could not handle it. I'm like, okay, this is, I've got to do this. And then Joe, I watched like 4 or 5 of Joe's swatching videos. Oh yeah, it was so I have a bunch of swatching rings now, as you can see, and we're gonna swatch some stuff. But we're also going to talk about some true crime. So I had put up on my community tab a poll asking who you all wanted to hear some information about. And I put up the Yorkshire Ripper, I put up the acid bath killer, and then, hi Sugared, I'm so sorry. And then I put up the Brides in the Bathtub killer. And the Brides in the Bath is the one that y'all chose. Now, I am not going to go into some hardcore research on this stuff, okay? I'm not going to go into great detail or gory detail on any of this. It's just to kind of give you a little information about it, because they're ones that people might not have heard of. I will be honest, a lot of the ones that I'm into right now are outside of the US. Hey Jessica, thank you for joining, I appreciate it. So you're going to hear a lot of them that are based in like the UK, Australia, Africa. There's some in South Africa that I thought were quite interesting. Amsterdam, so just a bunch of different ones. But this one takes place mainly in the UK. He does actually go to France for a little while, and you'll hear about that, but it mainly takes place in the UK. So we're going to go ahead and get started with some swatches. So this is just, oh! I just dropped that on the floor. Really? Okay. One down. Let's get to the next one now. Damn, these big hands of mine. So I did take my nails off. If you notice, gloves actually fit me today. I knew I was going to have to do that because there was no way I was getting gloves over those nails that I had on that had all the donuts on them. I tried. It was impossible. I mean, literally impossible. If you saw me struggling yesterday, you would have probably laughed at me because, yeah, it was. I finally gave up and I was just like, you know what? It's just, it is what it is. Here, so I'll let you look at this polish. So this is number 31. Ooh, so pretty. Okay. So we're gonna, how I decided to do this is I'm going to try to see if we can do one coat, if it's a one coater. If it's not, then obviously we'll do 2. I'm going to do glossy on one side and matte on the other. Okay, let's put our first one in. So this story, it's not a story, but this happened back in the, ooh, that was close. I don't know what the hell I was doing. This is number 32. Oh, that's pretty. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That's really nice. So this takes place in the early 1900s, like I said, and we're in London. And the gentleman's name, and I'm using the term gentleman loosely, just so you know, is George Joseph Smith. And he originally was born back in 1872. So this is we're going back in the Wayback Machine for this one. The reason I like this case and I found it really fascinating is because of the fact that, let's try to get the smooth, Teresa. This is one of the very first cases where forensic science really made a big difference, and they figured out how this was happening because of it. So that's why I thought it was really interesting that in the early 1900s, I mean, let's think about it. What did they have, really? Oh, there's a fuzzy on there. One sec. Come on. Okay.
So in the early 1900s, I mean, forensically, there's not a lot. We're not talking, I mean, we've got, yes, microscopes and things like that, but a lot of this stuff that we know now, they were learning then. So that's why I thought it was really, really interesting. Oh my gosh, I have so many of these JR polishes now. They they are so pretty, I think. But so like I said, he was born back in 1872, and at the age of 9, he actually went to reform school because he got caught stealing. You're going to find in this story that everything that George does is to better him and his status in society and how much money he has. So, look at that blue. I love these bottles with the matte. They're so pretty. I really like, and these are 18 mil. So these are big bottles. These are really big bottles. These are probably, I think these are the biggest bottles I have of anything like this. So like I said, when he was 9 years old, he went to reform school for stealing. He was there for a year. He got out of reform school, grew up, and he met and married, Carolyn Beatrice Thornhill. I gotta make sure I read it correctly. So this is the only woman of his many marriages that he actually is legally married to. And he is legally married to her till his death. That is really, really pretty. And it's leveling really well considering how like heavy-handed I'm being. Okay, let me put a second coat on this one. One sec. So, like I said, he got married to his first wife in 1898, and they moved to London. And she was a maid, and he did not a damn thing when they first moved to London. Sat on his ass, and she worked. So, she was a maid, and he convinced her to start stealing from the people that she worked for. Well, you know what happened, right? I mean, let's be honest. We know what happened. She got caught and went to jail for a year. So while she's in jail, this person sitting around on his ass, basically doing nothing and trying to convince other women of how amazing he is, right? So while his first wife is in jail, George starts to try to find his next wife already. Now, mind you, George never gets divorced. So every other person, like I said, that he gets married to after Carolyn is not legal. So Carolyn gets out after a year and says, you know what? I did this because this asshole made me. So she goes and she incriminates George, and they are like, oh, really? How interesting. And our friend George goes to jail for 2 years. So Carolyn gets out, George gets in, he's in for 2 years. When George gets out of jail, Carolyn is so worried about him that she flees to Canada. So she's out of the picture. She's like, I'm gone. Check you later. Not sticking around for this, right? In the meantime, George goes ahead and sells everything she owns, drains her savings account, and decides to take the money and start a bakery. I'm like, a bakery? Really? Now, not that I could not find that our friend George here was much into baking, but he decided to take the money that he got from selling all of Carolyn's properties, belongings, and stealing all of her money out of her checking or her savings account. And I'm like, really? Nice. So Carolyn's off in Canada trying to start a new life and get the hell away from George. One sec, please. In the meantime, after George has started his bakery. I just realized I did that one backwards. In the meantime, as George has started his bakery, he. Hey, Ange. Thank you for joining. In the meantime, he has met his second wife, who he marries. So he marries Florence Wilson, and they get married in June of 1908. Okay, so gets married in June of 1908, his second wife. He leaves her in July, the very next month, after he, again, drains her savings account of the 30 pounds this woman had. Now, 30 pounds in like 18 or 1908, I figured it out. It's the equivalent of 4,000 pounds today. So he drains her savings account and splits town. Now, if he'd only just do that with everybody, right? Because then we wouldn't be talking about a murder. All right, so here is our first one. So this is number 31. Oh, I think that's so pretty. You're going to go on here and you're not going to break. Yay! Oh my gosh, look how cute that looks. This is going to take me forever to do all my polishes, y'all. It is literally going to take me forever. So here's 32, and I goofed it up and put them on the wrong side, but oh well, no one's perfect. Especially not me. We know that by how everything started today. I cannot believe that thing broke. I am so upset about that. It is, because it's a really cool little arm that I can adjust anywhere I want it to go, but yeah, it broke. So this is number 33. Ooh. Oh wait, I put that on the wrong one. That was number 32. Oh my lord. My land, what the hell's going on? Okay, that's 32. This is 33. Jeez. I swear I know my colors and my numbers, I promise. Okay, so George has now stolen all the money from his second wife and has left town. So he married her in June. He left her in July. That's really pretty. Okay, so married June, left in July. July 30th, the same exact month, George marries his third wife. All right, so he marries her under the name of, they're so pretty, aren't they? I love these polishes. They really are so, so pretty. So some of these marriages that George does, he changes his name. So when he marries his third wife, Edith Hegler, I may destroy some of these names. I'm just letting you know I'm really horrible with names, y'all. I really am. So, but Edith, he marries her July 30th. So he married his second wife in June of that year, left her in July of that year, same month in July, married Edith. This man is busy. Where the hell does he find the time to do all this is what I want to know. I'm like, let's think about that. 2 months. He married 2 women within 2 months and stole all the money from one and married Edith. Same month, July 30th. Now, Edith is an interesting case because George keeps coming back to Edith between all of these other marriages and when things are going on. George keeps coming back to Edith. He tells her that he's going away for business. Like, really? What the hell does the man do? Apparently he's a baker. Yeah, right. So he tells Edith that he's going. These are gorgeous. I really love this one. This would have been perfect yesterday. But no, not yesterday, but for the nails that I put up yesterday, our nail roulette, this would have been gorgeous. I'm loving this. Okay, sorry. Got all into the polishes there. So yeah, he's telling Edith that he's got to go away for work, and he goes away for months. But every time he comes back, George has a crap ton of money. So Edith is like, yeah, okay, whatever he's doing for business, it's working out. And she and George, until the time George gets arrested, oh damn, I dropped that one upside down. Shit. Until the time George gets arrested, he keeps going back to Edith between all of these other things that happen. Let's clean that up. So my guess is our friend Edith here in the early 1900s, if you got to be into your mid-20s and you were not married, you were considered an old maid and past your prime. So I'm guessing Edith was sort of feeling that way because from what I can understand from what I read, George liked to prey on women who were in their late 20s, early 30s. Now they didn't have to have money. George wasn't looking like, he wasn't like, hey, I need to marry a rich woman, because let's be honest, there ain't no rich woman gonna be marrying George. If you look his picture up, I gotta wonder, George is not the most attractive man. Let's just put it that way, okay? Not the most attractive individual. So, after he marries Edith and starts going away on business, he meets his fourth wife. So in July of 1908 is when he married Edith. In October of 1909 is when he marries his fourth wife. And he marries, I think he changes his name for this one, yeah. He says his name is now George Rose Smith. So he changes his name with a lot of these women when he gets married. I just realized I forgot to show you that color, y'all. I'll show it to you in 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. I mean, these are just so pretty. They're gorgeous. I really, really like these. And it was, the best part is they were free. Well, okay. Let's really talk about this free thing, because the only reason these things were free is because your friend here is such a freaking shopaholic that Temu was like, oh hey, let's offer you up just a set of polishes, and I don't know what these cost. Oh, let's be honest, they were probably less than $20, right? If you spend like more money with us. Honestly, I have spent so much money with them, it is ridiculous. So I don't know how free they really were, but it still gets me every time they tell me shit like that. Or when they come and say, hey, if you check out now, that item in your cart will be 99 cents. And I'm like, what? 99 cents? Well, for 99 cents, I have to have it. I mean, come on, let's be truthful. Okay, so we're in October of 1909. George has now married Sarah Freeman. And with Sarah is got a little bit of money because George is starting to get more and more money. Every time he does something with a woman, he ends up leaving that situation with more money of his own. So Sarah had a little bit of money, not a lot. She had $2,000 that was left to her by her father. And, oops, sorry about that. Get this one out. And George went ahead, spent all that money pretty damn quickly, then cleared out what she had in her savings, which was $400. That was all that was left. Yeah, which in today's money, that's about $22,000. So that was the equivalency of 22 grand he stole out of her savings account. And he sold her war bonds. So she had some war bonds left to her by her father because she couldn't buy them herself, but her dad could leave them to her when he passed away. And he sold them and left town. So poor Sarah Freeman left no money, nothing, no husband. Whoa! That was awful. Did you see that? Oh, bad, 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 bad. Let's get that cleaned up. Oh, that's sad. I'm sad now. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. I'm famous for spilling polishes, so. Okay, let's put some top coat on these. So he left Sarah, took all her money, 22 grand, and hit the road. So that's wife number 4, right? Now, wife number 5 and wife number 6, he marries within a few weeks of each other. Or, sorry, same year, sorry. Wife 5 and 6, he marries in the same year. Wife 5 and 6 also die in the bathtub. So now we're getting into George has decided that, hey, not only do I want to steal any money that you have in your savings, it would be fabulous if we took out some life insurance policies. People, do not let anyone take out life insurance policies on you. Come on now, let's be real. So, wife 5 and 6. Wife 5 is Bessie Mundy, and we'll actually talk about her a little bit. And then wife 6 is, Alice Burnham. And those are the first, like I said, wife 5 and 6 are the first 2 that we really hear about and learn about with George, because to be a serial killer, you have to kill 3 people. And so you need to kill 3 people. Not like you're trying to do this, people. I understand this. I'm not like, hey, this is what we need to go do. But to be classified a serial killer, it has to be 3 people, and you have to like go back to like normal everyday life in between these crimes. And we know George did that, so he is classified as a serial killer because he kills 3 of his wives. So poor Bessie and Alice, they are not long for this world. Now, wife number 7, we're up 7 now, right? 7 wives. Where the hell does this man find the time to do all this crap, right? So wife number 7 is Alice Reed, and he marries her under the name of Charles Oliver James. So he's really starting to switch up his names now. We don't know a lot about her. There's just not a lot about Alice Reed, but I can tell you wife number 8, Margaret Lofty, is our 3rd victim, and she drowns 6 weeks after marrying George. Now, the reason that this all comes to light is in January of 1915. So this all started, remember, we started burying all these women in like early 1900s, 1915, 1914 is when he marries Alice. And then in January of 1915, this is when the police start getting involved. So DDI, Arthur Neal, of the Metropolitan Police, got a letter in the mail from a boarding house owner, because his wife was concerned that people were dying in the bathtub, and how, like, come on, how often does that happen? That is so pretty. Oh my God, I'm loving those. All right, so he gets a letter in the mail. In this letter are 2 newspaper articles. The first article is about, this is number 35. Oh my God. I love this one. This one is freaking stunning, I think. I freaking love that. It's number 36. Oh, you know, I'm becoming more of a fan of them. Like, purple is my very, very favorite color. I mean, I think we've all talked about that before, that I'm obsessed with purple. But I'm really into like the blues and greens and teals now as well. They're very, very pretty. Okay, so do we do this collection next? Yes, we're gonna do this one next. All right, let's get these out. And I'm also gonna, I'm gonna just move these and put them in the back so I have a little bit more room. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so this is the Govandi collection, and does it say what it's called? Stacy, do you remember what this one's called? Because this is the one that you just got as well, or for free, correct? Oh yeah, purple is absolutely number one. But here's the thing, I'm more of a cool purple lover than a warm purple lover. Do you know what I mean? So if it's a purple that has a very warm base, I will always pick one that has a lighter, like a cooler base than the warm base, because I just like that lighter, cooler based purples. Those are my favorite. Yeah. Stacy, do you remember what this one's called? I know you just got it. Oh, she said she'd just be. I'm after her question and she, she just stepped out. One sec. I need water now. Sorry. Yeah, I lean towards the cooler colors. I really do. I don't know why the warm colors aren't like my thing. Like, I don't wear red clothes. People say I look like reds. I get complimented. Anytime I wear red, I get complimented on it, but I'm like, I'm not a big red person. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is M165. Ooh, look at that. That is some sparkle. That's so pretty. Normally I would have the phone farther down, but I had to put it on the boom that I use for my camera, which is up high because my Sony has such a good focus. So, and it can like zoom in really well. So I apologize that I'm not as close as I would like to be. I don't want to have to mess with the damn camera arms anymore. This is number M168. Oh my God, look at that. Okay. Look at that. That is freaking stunning. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So this is a flash glitter collection. I wish yeah, I have no idea what it's called. Oh yeah, I love flash glitters. Oh my gosh. I think I have probably cat eye and flash glitter are the ones that I have the most of because I just, there's just something about them. I just love them so much. M164. Ooh, that's pretty as well. I like that. Okay, so DDI, Neil. You know, it's funny because I have a lot of cat eye. I mean, a lot of cat eye. And I still feel like with as much as I have, I suck at doing it. I mean, really. I just suck at doing it. I just, oh, you have it too, Glam? Oh, nice. I love it. Yes. It's so pretty. This is M160. These aren't even in order, Teresa. 163. I'll put these in order when I get ready to swatch them because that's annoying to me. They came out of the bag that way. Oh, this is a nice gold. Okay. So DDI Neil got the letter with 2 newspaper articles in it. One of the articles, was about Alice Burnham, and the other one was about Margaret Lofty, wife 5 and wife 8. So, Alice, wife number 5. Oh my God. Sorry. That just like made me stop. That is so pretty. It is all about practice. I will say, I think the more videos I've watched of people doing it, I have a better idea how to do it because I had no freaking idea what the hell I was doing the first time I got, well, not even the first time. For a whole heck of a long time, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. This is M167. Ooh, that's nice as well. These are really pretty. Okay, Let me put them in order because it'll just bug the crap out of me. Okay. Let's put those back here. Whoa! See, I almost did it again. What is my problem? What is my problem? That's what I do. Wiggle the magnet and hope for the best. Yeah. I absolutely know that one. Let me tell you, because I do the thing now where I try to like bring the magnet down one side and then bring it down the other side. You know, when you see people do that, you flip the magnet, bring it over the side, and then I really try. I can get like a good like velvety kind of like the real sparkle on like at the top of the nail, but like all these crazy like patterns or just like when they do like the French with the magnet, I'm like, yeah, I haven't been able to do that yet. So, but anywho. So George has convinced Alice that it would be a fabulous idea to take out a life insurance policy. Like I said, do not let people take out life insurance policies on you, people. You have to see, I think that's what I do. I don't think I spend enough time. Ah, Lori, my bestie's here. Lori Fike is my best friend, y'all. When I talk about Lori, that is who I'm talking about. Oh, I'm scared now. Be nice to me, Lori. I'm just kidding. I am. You need to do. Seriously. Oh, Sweetie had a free demo, huh? Interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just am not. You know, I try the cat eyes. I love them. And here's the thing, too. With a lot of the cat eyes, they just look so pretty, even if you don't, like, do a great magnet, like activating with the magnet. They still look really pretty, you know. And then sometimes I will use them and not even use the cat eye part of it because the polish is just so damn pretty itself without being a cat eye. But, okay. So, ooh, this is so pretty. These are very, well, not very transparent, but they're definitely transparent. They're a two-coater for sure, but God, that's pretty. So, George convinces poor Alice that it would be a fabulous idea to take out a life insurance policy for 500 pounds. So, 500 pounds is the equivalent of $62,000 now. Or, sorry, pounds, not dollars. Yeah, so $500 life insurance policy back then was worth 62 grand now. All right, so that was number 160. Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Oh, that was 163, sorry. I thought it was 165. Stacy, do you know what this one's called? I can't remember what it's called. Oh, that's so pretty, though. All right, so 164. So once George convinces Alice that it would be a great idea, excuse me, to get a $500 or 500-pound life insurance policy, we know what happens to Alice. Alice mysteriously drowns in her bathtub. Now, the thing that is weird about this and why it was so hard to figure out what was going on is these women are drowning in a bathtub and there's literally like no sign of like force. It doesn't look like anyone's tried to hold their heads under the water. The bathtubs are still full of what? Crushed diamond something? Okay. Wiggle it. Oh my God. Can I tell you? And after I watched that song was in my head for days. I mean, and it's going to be in my head for days now too. Thank y'all. I'm one of these people that I will get a song stuck in my head and it'll just go over and over and over in my head. And I have issues sleeping. We talked about that before. I'm up at ungodly times most of the time. There's sometimes it'll be so bad, I will be laying in bed and the song is just going over and over and over in my head. And I'm like, oh God, shut up already. So, yeah, that's how my brain works. Lots of fun. 165. Okay. Okay. Oh man, this purple is just beautiful. Hey Emma! I'm trying to see if I can get it. Yeah. Oh my god, Lori. Okay, girlfriend, check this shit out. It's 2 minutes to my live. Like 2 minutes, right? I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh yeah. I was so prepared. I have 2 laptops, y'all, right now. You can't see them, but I have 2 laptops. So that I could do the nail roulette and do the live, right? And see what's going on in the live. So, 2 minutes to the live, Lori. My freaking arm that holds my phone broke. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Not how I planned on. I was gonna be like so relaxed. I'm just like chilling here. It's all good. Nothing's going on. And yeah, that happens. I'm like, what the ever loving you know what? Okay. So this is 163 again, right? That's the gold. Yeah. Okay, so Alice has died. George has collected on her 500-pound life insurance and gone on. Oops, there is a hair on here. And gone on to wife number 6. In the meantime, so this is what the articles are about, right? So Alice dying and wife number 8, Margaret Lofty dying. So the news articles are about this, and DDI Neal's like, what are the odds that 2 women both drown in the bathtub the same way? And there are no signs of any violence. The tubs are very, very full. Now, with Margaret Lofty, the thing that was confusing is it was a little tiny bathtub. See, it's the life insurance. You do not, I'm telling you, we've talked about this. Don't let people take out a life insurance policy on you. It's not okay. It's just not okay. If someone says, hey, honey, let's get some life insurance, just in case, that's when you need to get the F out of there. I am just telling you that right now. Okay. So, DDI Neal's looking at these articles. He's like, this is weird because Margaret Lofty is actually, she's not a tiny lady, but the bathtub that she was found drowned in was a really tiny bathtub. And when we get into more of the details of it, you'll understand why it caught his attention so much. All right, so those are the first 3. Now, let's see. We are on our friend Mrs. Lloyd. Okay, so Mrs. Lloyd is, let's see, which wife is this? We have so many now. I've had. Oh, okay, sorry, yes. So, they draw up a will, right? And make George the beneficiary. Again, another bad sign, people. Do not drop a will and make somebody your beneficiary. Not a good idea. I'm telling you. All right, so drew up the will, made George the beneficiary. At this time, George is now going by the name of John. And 3 days later is when she marries George, aka John. Right? So 3 days later, she marries him. She drew up a will and also decided to take out a life insurance policy. I know you guys are shocked by that. Oh, did you hear what I just said? Did I put clear on that whole effing nail? I think I did, damn it. That's what I get. We'll put some matte on it for a second. Ooh, what are you having for Easter lunch? What did you make? What'd you make, Ange? I have not eaten much today, so I'm a little hungry now, too. Okay, so 3 days before they get married, a will makes George, aka John, the beneficiary. Then they take out a life insurance policy for $700, which is 87 grand now. Let me put some that on that one side. So if this was in today's equivalents of pounds, it would be 87,000 pounds. And we know who is the beneficiary of that, right? George, aka James. Well, let's get into this one little part here because I think this is interesting. So when they talked about Margaret, the thing that they found that was so interesting is literally right after they got married, like 3 days, or was it 3 days? Sorry, hold on. Yes, okay. So right after they get married, life insurance, oh my God, I can't believe this, so shocking, she drowns in the bathtub. No one knows how. It's like, what the hell is going on, right? So now we have 2 wives that have drowned in the bathtub. This is what the articles are about, that DDI, Neil, started him down this path, right? So he's like, you know what? Something's not right here. And he contacts the insurance company and the coroner who was doing the autopsy on her and says, hey, can you, just delay this for a few days? Just delay, giving out the money. We're not sure what's going on, just for a couple of days. Because what he wants to do is he wants to stake out, Neil wants to stake out the insurance company office to meet our friend George up close and personal. So this is that gold. I'm trying to get it close enough. Oh, that's so pretty. So that was 163. This is 164. This better not break, I'll cry. So that's 164. Put the lid on 165. Oh, wait. That's backwards. Oh, you're going to come off now. I did it again. This is 164. Oh, yummy. That sounds good. What is an Oreo salad? I need to know. This is 164. Now I need to know what an Oreo salad is, because anything with Oreo, I'm all for it. This is 165. So this is that purple. Okay. So DDI Neil is staking out the insurance company office because he's hoping that George is going to show up to ask what is going on. I want my wife's money from her dying, right? Well, lo and behold, shocking, George shows up there. And they arrest him for bigamy because he has married. Now, mind you, remember, he's trying to collect the money from Margaret Lloyd, who is wife number, if I'm not mistaken, number 8. So, yeah, they arrest him for bigamy. And in the meantime, they're like, there's just no way that this man has had 2 wives who mysteriously die the same way, and it's an accident. There's just no way, right? So, oh God, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, y'all. I wish you could hear right now. My mom is in the other room laughing so freaking hard. I do not know what she's watching, but she's loving it. 165. I don't know if I showed you this, so I will now. That's really pretty. Whatever movie she is watching, it must be funny as hell. Still waiting to hear what the heck an Oreo salad is, Ange. I'm dying. I need to know. I need to know. This is 167. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. George is arrested for bigamy, and DDI Neil is like, something is shady with this man. This is not how things go. So they decide to, the police, that is, one second. Oh, that's lovely. So the police go to Dr. Spilsbury, who they literally refer to as a real-life Sherlock Holmes. So they asked Dr. Spilsbury, hey, can you please determine how this woman died? So he has Margaret's body. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at that. Oh, that purple is just, So he has Margaret's body exhumed, and he says, yeah, she definitely has signs of drowning, but what's weird is, like, again, no signs of any kind of violence, nothing like that. So he's like, huh. And years earlier, he had been part of a medical investigation where a ship sank so quickly that when they found the captain, his body later, he had like everything still gripped in his hand. Like 1 second he was alive and the next second he instantly was dead, right? And what happened was Spilsbury was able to figure out that if you, oh, I should leave that open. Ah, sorry. Sorry, had an itch. Spilsbury was able to figure out that if someone is, how do I want to say this? If water is introduced to someone like through their nose and mouth at an unbelievably quick rate that they are not expecting, it can literally instantly cause you to go unconscious. So he was able to figure this out, right? So he said, he told DDI, Neil, that that's what he thinks happened. Alien dogs, Lori. You missed Mom laughing so freaking loud in the other room. It was hilarious. I don't know what she's watching, but she damn well thinks it's hilarious. So we've got DDI Neil going, I wonder if that's what happened. So he decides to do an experiment, right? He decides to test the theory that what's happening is that these women are in a bathtub and George is going up, grabbing their ankles, pulling them really quickly so that their head goes under the water and they instantly go unconscious and then drown. So, alien dongs on Temu? Okay, I need to know, were you literally like searching for alien dongs? And B, what the hell does an alien dong cost? Oh my God. Okay, yes, you must absolutely share it in the group because I need to know. So you were literally on Temu searching alien dongs? There's a story behind this. I know there's a story behind this. And they're reasonably priced. That's fabulous. There must be a story behind alien dongs because you cannot just tell me you woke up one day, Alicia, and said, oh, you know what? Oh, okay, never mind. I understand completely now. That's all you had to say. Look, Stacy. Nope, no story at all. Sure. Okay, so DDI Neil decides to test the theory that what's going on is that George is grabbing these women by the ankles, pulling them under the water so quickly that they become unconscious instantly almost and then drown. So he enlists the help of several women divers, experienced women divers. These are not just like anybody. So he enlists the help. Let's put the lid all the way on that. See, right, Lori? I'm telling you. She's got a very distinctive laugh, y'all. My mom does. But so he enlists the help of these female divers and he tries to, you know, push their heads under the ground, all of this, but or under the ground, under the water to figure out what's going on. And everything they try, nothing is working. He waits till one of them is not paying attention, goes up, grabs her feet, pulls her under the water, and the woman, like, literally goes unconscious. They have the doctor pull her out of the tub, and it takes the man 30 minutes to revive her. 30 minutes to revive her. Okay, y'all, I gotta talk to you about my friend Lori and her aquarium nails. First of all, she loves them. She makes them all the time. They're really cool. But she made a full set of stiletto aquarium nails and sent me the picture. They look dope as hell. They looked so cool. I loved them. Loved them, loved them, loved them. I have only done in my whole nail life 2 aquarium nails. One was for the Ducket Challenge and one was 2 years earlier just to try it. So yeah, I'm not a big aquarium nail gal, but Lori, she makes some really pretty ones. So it takes 30 minutes for the doctor to revive this woman, and she literally said that 1 second she remembers being conscious and the next second it was just nothing. That's it. She just remembers being unconscious and then them reviving her. Now, this is 1915. I would be scared as hell. I'm like, you're reviving some alien dongs. I'm sorry. I'll get you some pictures, Stacy. She sent me some. I'll send them to you. They're very, very cool. I was like, damn, girl, those are some nails. All right, this is 166. We're taking out now. We're going to top coat it if my big ass hand can get to it. So once they go ahead and realize that, you know what, Spilsbury absolutely was correct with what was going on. These women were being pulled in to the bathtub, in the bathtub, grabbed by the feet, pulled under the water, going unconscious. I did it again. I put clear on both sides. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right. I will fix that. So once they determine that, yeah, that is absolutely possible, and they think that's what's going on, they start, in the meantime, this is the best part of the story. Not the best. This is what I was like, are you kidding me? This guy is just so effing brazen and blatant in what he's doing. And it's because these are women, like I said, who in their late 20s, early 30s are considered spinsters and are just so happy that someone is paying attention to them and giving some attention and then wanting to marry them. So, George decides to go to France for a little while. Remember I told you that this was mostly in the UK? Well, George decided to spend a little bit of time in France. And when he was in France is when he killed Margaret. And the details of Margaret's, how it all went down, is what I find fascinating. Okay? So let's make sure I get this all correctly. So, George, wait, hold on. Take it back. This is about Bessie Mundy, the third victim. So, in France, he marries Bessie Mundy. And they, under the name of Henry Williams. So now George is AKA Henry. How does this man keep his damn names, like, straight? I mean, seriously? I can barely keep my own damn name straight, let alone 8 different ones. So, he marries her, and they then decide that they are going to go rent a house, right? So they rent a house, but this house has no bathtub, right? Kind of odd. I'm like, whatever. I guess houses didn't always have bathtubs, but okay. So they rent a house with no bathtub. And in the meantime, he starts to take Bessie to the doctor, right? And starts to tell the doctor that he thinks Bessie's having epileptic fits. And tries to start setting up basically a backstory of, this is probably why she's going to drown, right? Okay, cool. Yes, Lori will post some pictures later. So this is 166. So after being married for 7 weeks, and remember, he's gone to the doctor and said, oh, you know, it's so sad. Poor Bessie. I'm pretty sure she's having fits. We don't understand what's going on. 7 weeks after they move into this house, he takes Bessie again to the doctor. Is like, hey, you know, she's having a lot of issues. Did I put the wrong one on there? That's blue, isn't it? Y'all, I did it again. I swear to goodness gracious. And I knew it. This is 167. Oh my goodness. So this coppery one is 167. 166 is the blue. So he rents a bathtub 7 weeks after they move into this house. Okay. He also convinces her to get a life insurance policy. Are we seeing a pattern here, folks? So 7 weeks later, he rents a bath. The same day he rents a bathtub, he convinces her to get a life insurance policy. They go to the doctor that day also and saying, oh, it's getting really bad. Really bad. These fits are getting really bad. Now, mind you, every time he took Bessie to the doctor, they said she never said a word. George did all the talking. George, a.k.a. Henry, did all the talking, right? Oh, those are so pretty. Okay, let me move these onto the back so we can move on to the next ones. All right, so the collection I'm going to do now is I'm going to do all of my Govandi collections. So we've got 3 of them here. I'm going to show you the swatch card that came with them first because some of the colors are not represented really well on the swatch card. So the first set we're going to swatch is this one, the Summer Glitter Gel collection. And this is the collection I use to do my Easter nails. The sad, sad Easter nails. I talk about the Easter nails in a video. I don't want to talk about them right now. It'll make me sad. Anyway, so this is the first collection we're going to swatch. We'll put this to the side. And we'll get started. So these are the blue bottle ones. The Govandi, this is number 1. All right, so, oh God, I can only imagine, Lori. So Lori I'll be honest, so Lori made me a set of aquarium nails for Christmas one year, right? The first year she was getting into aquarium nails really big time. And she's like, I'm gonna make you a set of aquarium nails. Have a good one, Ange. I still need to know what the heck the Oreo salad is. Did I miss it? Did she tell us what the Oreo salad was? I need to know what an Oreo salad is. Okay, so Lori makes me a set of aquarium nails and says, hey, will you wear these? And I'm like, yeah, I'll totally do. Yeah, aquarium nails, great, not a problem. That'll be awesome. And they were stunning. The nails that she brought over, I'm not kidding you. So this is, number 1 has a little bit of a mess around the rim. One moment, please. So these nails that she made, oh my God, they were so pretty. But y'all, they were so long that the nails came into the room before I did. I'm not even kidding you. I was all like, girlfriend, I love you and all, but there is just no way I can wear those. Like, they were in a different zip code. They were so freaking long. They were gorgeous. So, now mind you, in the meantime, this is when I busted my arm really, really, really bad. I know, right? Not a dirty rim, especially with those alien dongs around, that would be so bad. So this is number 1. Oh, it's so pretty. Now this polish, I will tell you, I think I said it in my Easter nail video, it has so much mini, tiny, like micro glitter in it that you have to use a really thick top coat. Because if not, it's going to be super bumpy. Unless you want to go for like a textured looking nail, these would be great for that. But there is just so much glitter in them. And it's super, super fine. So anyways, that was the Christmas I broke my arm. So we had taken my nails off. Lori helped me take them off. So we were able to get some pictures with just sticking them on with tabs onto my fingers. But, you know, yes, that's why you went looking for alien dongs on Temu. That's all I got to say, Alicia. That's all I have to say. This is number 2. Oh, it's like a pretty, like, minty orange. I can't believe I just said that. I really like light orange. Oh, sure it was her. They are really pretty, aren't they? I love them, Marky. They're just gorgeous. I don't think I say your name correctly. I have to figure out how to say it. I know I don't say your name correctly, so I apologize for that. I'm horrible with names, y'all. Lori knows that. I'm like so bad with names. So bad. She is much better with names. She remembers names of like everybody. It's crazy. So Lori has been around Elgin a lot longer than I have and is a member of the same church that my mom goes to. And my mom will start talking about stories about, you know, the lady that blah, 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 and starts describing somebody. And Lori's like, oh, yeah, you mean such and such? Like, she knows everybody. It's hilarious. And she remembers all their names. This is number 3. Read my posted. Oh, I will have to. So this is number 3. It's a very, very light pink. Oh! Reiki? Reiki? Is that right? Am I even anywhere close? Reiki? Is it Reiki? Someone help me, tell me. Right. So Reiki, right? Is that so? Reiki, like rye bread, yeah. Am I saying it close now? So Reiki. Please, God, tell me I'm getting somewhere close. Yay! Okay. All right. So, back to our story. So it's been 7 weeks. They've been married. He rents a bathtub, takes her to the doctor, says her fits are getting very bad, and they take out a life insurance policy all in one day, people. One day. And lo and behold, the very next day, I know you're going to be shocked to find out, but poor Bessie, she's dead in the bathtub. Dead in the tub. Absolutely, you know, George is all upset. You know, George, a.k.a. Henry, is distraught. He's in France. But he's not so distraught that he cannot collect on the insurance payout, which, check out how much insurance he got on this woman. And I don't know how he did this in that day and age. So it was £2,579 in 1915 when this, or 1914 when this happened, right? That's the equivalent of $323,000 now. So Bessie has significantly brought George up in his standings and standards in life. You gotta wonder. But, so why they are investigating our first 2 deaths, so Margaret and Alice, that's when the French authorities reach out because they're like, hey, we had a lady drown here, and it's really strange because she drowned in a bathtub that's 5 feet long and she's 5'7", and but there's no signs of any kind of violence, anything like that. But she was having fits, you know. She was having some fits. All right, let's make sure I do number 1, the correct number 1. So after they go through and test the theory that yes, you can kill someone by grabbing their ankles, pulling them up in the tub very quickly so that water goes up their nose and in their mouth, and they practically become unconscious almost instantly. George gets arrested, and they arrest him for murder. And let's see, when did he get arrested? Yeah, so they arrested him February 15th of 1915. And George's solicitor goes through all this. Okay, can somebody in the UK, I haven't looked this up, and I know I can look it up, but if anyone in the UK who's watching, I know Stacy's watching, I don't know if she would know this. Why do your solicitors wear the white wigs? I need to find that out. I got to look that up. Because this morning I was like, huh, that's interesting. Why in the heck do they always wear white wigs? I want to know. Oh God, woman, how the hell are you going to be able to even do anything if they're that long? I mean, really? Really now? Okay, so George gets arrested. His solicitor tries to say that these three women, the reason that they drowned is because they were washing their hair and leaned forward to put their hair under the tap to get clean water. I mean, hello, excuse me? Needless to say, it takes the jury 20 minutes to convict him. They come back, they're like, yo, dude, you're guilty. And he was sentenced to death. He ends up, hold on, I put this in here. He tries to appeal. His appeal goes nowhere. And on, let's see, make sure I tell you the correct date. And on August 13th of 1915, so he got arrested in February, and in August he was hung at Maidstone Prison on August 13th of 1915. So as far as I'm concerned, our friend George got what was coming to him. I think the moral of this story is, just because you may not be married in your late 20s, early 30s, in your 40s, whenever, does not mean you're an old maid. Don't let anyone take out life insurance on you. I mean, come on now. That just seems obvious. You know, it's just kind of sad because in that day and age, if you weren't married, being married was like your identity. Your husband, you were the wife of whoever you were married. You didn't have a name anymore. So these women were feeling very vulnerable, and George took advantage, and every single one he stole and took, and it was able to. I did it again, y'all. I'm literally looking at it going, do not put Matt on the left-hand side as our, do not put Shiny on the left-hand side as I'm putting Shiny on the left-hand side. What in the holy hell is my problem today? I just don't know. But he took advantage of these women, and thankfully only 3 of them ended up being killed and murdered. But let's be truthful. He was able to get away with this because it was the time that it was. You know, there wasn't a lot going. It was World War I was going on. It's not like they had all of this amazing technology and they weren't all connected, and all of these police, almost did it again, all these police departments. The only reason they found out about this is because this guy who owned a boarding house had someone die in his boarding house and then run an article about another person dying the same exact way and said, hey, that's kind of strange. So, kind of scary. So, if you ever want to watch any stuff on and like learn more about him, one of the shows that I watched originally that I thought was really, really good, and it's one of my favorite shows because it gives you a lot of information. Oh. Okay, so Ghost freak me the F out. Like, I'm good with, okay, it's not like I'm good with, I feel like that's the wrong way to say it. Murder and true crime, I'm okay with that because I'm into the stuff where they know what's going on, they know who did it, it's not unsolved. I find unsolved ones so just disheartening. It's like they'll bother me. I'll think about them for the longest time. But man, you want to see my ass get scared? Yeah, the supernatural, ghosts and stuff like that. Oh God, that scares the hell out of me. the absolute hell out of me. My mom said that she went, yeah, I bet. Well, here's the thing. I feel like, you know, how can there not be some sort of like presence and heaviness and all that weight left over a house when something like that happens there, you know? Not that I know what happens, but you know I'm going to go find out now. I'm going to go look it up. So this is number 1. And got number 2. Let's get this on. Right? That's hilarious, Lori. But I mean, I feel like stuff like that has to leave some sort of an energy behind that is not a good energy. When, you know, that many people are killed somewhere. Awesome. I definitely will check it out. But when people are killed and there's like something horribly violent happens in a house, I am absolutely feel like there's energy and things like that that are left. How could there not be, right? At least in my opinion. Okay, so that was 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna do 4, 5, and 6. So this is number 4. It was interesting. I will at some point talk about the acid bath murderer. I will not go into great detail because it can be a, I could get in really gross and we don't want to do that. But what I find interesting about the acid bath murderer is there's actually a tie-in to what we do in nails, y'all. That's why I found him so interesting. We will talk about him someday, but ooh, there's a fuzzy on there. But there's an absolute tie-in to us and what we do in nails with the acid bath murder that I thought was like, just like, what? It was very interesting. So when we talk about him, I'll let you know about that. If you, you could literally just go Google acid bath murder and find out what it, like, who he is and everything like that. But we'll talk about him one time on a Saturday. I don't think we'll do true crime every Saturday because honestly, like, it takes not a lot, but I want to make sure I have, like, you know, information correct. So I put a little time into, number 5. Oh, I love, so this, I used this on my nails when I did my Easter nails, and I friggin' loved this color. It is gorgeous. I did 3 coats of it, so it was like really, really, the color was very vibrant. I just freaking loved it. But like I said, to do like true crime and make sure that you have the information correct just takes a little bit, and this is a stressful week, I'll be honest. You know, me and technology just are not doing well. But once I've decided now that I'm just gonna go back to the basics and just chill out for a while, oh man, it was so much, I had so much more fun recording yesterday when I was doing my 420 nails. When I was doing my nails for, like, my own nails, yeah, it was, and recording it, I was so just like stressed out completely. Oh, this one's really pretty too. It's really light. Oh, I forgot to show it to you. Sorry. This is number 6. It's a really light yellow. So yeah, I was just super stressed out when I was doing my own nails, and I didn't even enjoy the process, which was disheartening because I really like to, I usually get the most joy, I'll be honest, doing my own nails. You know, I'm like, ooh, look at how pretty they're gonna be. I'm so excited. Which is probably literally exactly what I said when I was doing them. So this week was a little hard for me. I put my Easter nails on last week Sunday, right? So it took 3 hours to do my nails, paint them, put them on, paint them, blah, 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 take the other ones off. 3 hours, start to finish. I recorded all of it. I did the face and, there's a fuzzy on here, and the hands. Damn it. And decided after, because I was having issues with my iPhone would not sync to the cloud for some reason this week. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Because that's what I use to do my face with. And I was like, all right, whatever. So I just did the hands on that one. And I think y'all saw that one, some of you. But those nails, it was very, very sad because not 3 hours later, my thumbnail popped off. And I went, what the... Excuse me? Pardon? I'm like, oh, not my thumbnail, I'm sorry, my ring finger on my left hand. And I was like, well, maybe I just didn't do a good job. You know, maybe there was a big air bubble, I didn't know it. Something happened, I don't know why it lifted. I just thought it was like an anomaly. Well, before I went to bed that night, 7 of them had come off completely, like they were effing press-on nails. Now, I had done everything I normally do. Prepped my nails exactly the same, except for one thing. Uh-oh. No, it's the right one. Sorry. Thought I grabbed the wrong thing for a second. I used a different primer. I used my gel-in primer because I had moved some stuff around and I hadn't used it in ages, and I saw it and I was like, oh, I haven't used that. I'll use that. So the only thing I did differently on these nails is that I used my gel-in primer. And so I put them on Sunday morning. By the time I left work on Monday afternoon, I was down to, because I put them all back on, I just was like, what the hell is going on, right? And of course, since everything that I had used on the nails was still on my nail table, because I was like, screw it, I'll put it away tomorrow, I used the exact same products. So again, used the gel-in primer. So by the time I left work, I was down to, I think I had 7 nails left on. By the time I got home, it's a 45-minute drive, I had no nails on. So that set of nails lasted less than 36 hours. I was very upset. I was very, very upset. And Lori knows me. There was no way on God's green earth I was going into the office the next day with no nails on. I mean, that was just not going to happen. I do not go to the office without my nails done. That's just me. Normally, to be honest with you, my nails are always done if I go out in public. I'm like, I'll go out in public. Will look like hell. My hair will look like shit. No makeup. But my nails look nice. So, go figure. So Monday night I had to put on new nails. And in the meantime, on Monday, I also got my Croissant frosting gels. They are so pretty. Yeah, I'm not going into work without nails on. I'm sorry. Just not going to happen. No. I would feel so ridiculously uncomfortable that I would probably be sitting on my hands all day type thing, you know what I mean? As it was, when I had a couple nails fall off at the office, I was just like, thank God I'm out of work in the next hour because this is bullshit. I don't carry nail glue around. Like, I know Lori and some other people carry nail glue around just in case something happens. I don't. I don't know why. It's just, I don't normally have a problem ever with my nails coming off like that. Normally I'm like, Jesus Christ, can I get these effing things off, right? So yeah, I was really upset. Had to do a whole new set of nails on Monday. And for some stupid reason, decided that I was going to do donut nails with like a bunch of donut charms. And so what I did was, instead of making donuts, because I thought it would be quicker, I used a bunch of donut charms and I frosted those, right? And I put them on my nails and everything like that. So I thought, yay, yes, it'll be so much faster doing that. I ended up doing my own nails Monday. It was an hour and a half of taping and filming. Tuesday night was an hour finishing them because Lori, my bestie, made me the cutest little pink and white saucers for my thumbs. I needed to get those still put on. And finally finished them on Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right after work, all I was doing was working on my own effing nails, which normally I'm done with my nails in one session. Like, I'm done. I'm like, okay, this is them. This is what they look like. We're done. Start to finish. It may take me 4 hours, but oh well. So this is number 4. So yeah, 3 days on those. 3 days. So 3 days that I had other things planned to do. Like on Monday, initially I wanted to do my roulette nails. That blue matches the bottle so pretty, doesn't it? It matches it so well. I love that. The one thing I do wish about some of these polishes that we all get from like Timo and places like that is I like the fact that they, the ones that have the bottles are the colors of the polish. I really love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. But I also know that my Chez J.E. collection, none of them are like that, and I have more of those than I think of any. So this is number 5, that really light green. It's so pretty. Oh, damn it! Did you see that? How many times have I done that today? Is that number 3? Oh, all right, number 6. Oh, upside down. Number 6 is the really pretty yellow. That's so pretty. All right, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I was supposed to do my Asian nails on Monday. Did not end up doing that because I had to do my own. And then I thought for sure that I'd get my own nails done in one day. So I would just move my Asian nails from Monday to Tuesday. Yeah, so I was a little stressed this week. This is number 7. Oh, yeah, this is another pretty yellow. So this is a little bit more of a vibrant yellow. That's really pretty. So the nails I was going to do on Monday, I ended up not doing them until Thursday. So I did my roulette nails on Thursday. And I want to say thank you to everybody who did roulette nails. Lori, I'm going to work on your video. Lori did roulette nails, y'all. She always does the nails with us. She just doesn't have her own YouTube channel where she posts videos and things like that. But she always does them with us and comes over and shows me her nails. So, because if you remember, I mean, this all started out as mystery nails between Lori and I. So I will work on your short and this afternoon when we get done with this, because I've got to edit my 420 nails as it is. So it's the perfect time. I just haven't had a chance, girl. It was a crazy week. Sorry. But I want to say thank you to everybody who takes part. It is a lot of fun. It was funny. I was telling Lori that, the first time we did it, it was just me doing it and Lori doing it at home, right? And just me making a video and telling you all about it. And this last time we did it, there were 7 of us. And the next time I've heard that somebody else already wants to do it with us. So, and it's so casual. That's the thing about it, is I hope everybody understands. It's super casual. If sometime you don't want to do it, you don't need to. If sometimes you want to do it, you can. It's completely what's up to you, right? So, oh, look at that orange. That's nice too. So I feel like the nail roulette is just something fun to do. I'm all about anything that I can use as a theme for nails that will inspire me, I do, right? So it's April, 420 collab. Easter nails, anything to help me be inspired, because there was a point, and Lori can contest to this, I felt like all of my nails were some sort of, ooh, I can't wait. I'm excited. Okay, your candy. Girl, your candy. The pictures of your candy. I want jelly beans so bad now. I need some effing jelly beans, damn it. Your Easter candy got me jonesing for it bad. And trust me, my big old butt don't need any. But I am all about a theme or any kind of, you know, somebody saying, hey, do these kind of nails, because Lori can attest for a while there. Every set of nails I need jelly beans. You know the kind of jelly beans I love are the is it the Starburst jelly beans? Oh, those are so good. So good. Oh, seriously, when I get done with this, groceries are next is the problem. This is number 9. This is like a darker orange. No, but they look like them, don't they? They look like them. These are Govandi. These are from Temu. Temu sugar, sorry. But they absolutely look like the bottles, don't they? Okay. But for a while there, I was so into, like, all of my nails were some kind of a nude with like a sticker or a charm or some sort of, you know, rhinestones or something. I mean, I went through a period of like 6 months. I swear to God, I think every shade of nail, every nail I did was a different shade of nude. I was into my nudes for a while there, to the point that Lori's like, what are you doing? These are getting boring. She kept telling me, she's like, these don't look like your nails. Because normally my nails were like crazy colors and like in your face and all, excuse me, like that. But yeah, I went through this weird nude stage. It was hilarious. Amen, sister. The one actually, there's one that kind of matches the blue, so this is the only one that's close to the color of the bottle. All the rest of them, man. But yeah, I love when the bottle matches the color. It's just hilarious. I was all about the naked, man. It was crazy. I don't know why I was into the nudes so hardcore. But it was very funny. Lori used to tell me, I'd send her a picture of my nails and she's like, those are nice. I'm like, nice? Do you know how long I spent on these nails? And they were like nude with like some charms or something, right? But they were a different shade of nude than the prior nude that I had on there, right? But yeah, it'd be funny. I could always tell when Lori's like, she's trying to be nice and she's really not into my nails, because she'll be like, those are nice. It's so funny. I'm like, nice? Nice, that's a bad word. That it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Sometimes when I'm watching Tamara Devil Wears Press-Ons videos and she does a this or that, I swear to God, she will pull out some of these Korean products that are like very expensive and everything like that, and the dupe is like exactly them. You're like, oh, come on now. Come on. And they're like, 27 times more expensive. Like, have any of you tried the those Mashering full cover tips in the little black box? Showing you that the Korean items are super tough. Oh, I bet they are. I mean, let's think about it. The amount of money that they get us to spend on that shit. But yeah, they are. Some of the ones that she does, the dupes, are amazing. Like those Mashering ones, the full cover tips that she does, there are literally, if any of you ever used any of the Sean Legend Apres squares, the tapered squares, those are such a pretty shaped tip, right? Such a, what? Hold on. Business trip? I want to go to Korea and like go to like a nail like convention. That's what I want to do. Or just like a Korean nail store. They're amazing. Watching the videos are so cray cray. So cray cray. So that was number 9. Let's put these on because again we know how dangerous this can be for me. Ouch. Sorry, got an itch. All right, our pretty yellow. Oh God, this yellow is so pretty. But yeah, so my nude nails, Lori used to brag me all the time about my nude nails, and I could always tell when I got it. Oh, they're nice. I'm like, what? Nice? What the hell? That's like if someone looks at you and goes, yeah, you're cute. Excuse me? Fuck off. Oh. Yeah, these are really pretty. I like these. But like I said, the amount of fine glitter they have in these is just like, oh man. That pastel yellow, isn't it beautiful? I really love it. I love it a lot. I'm starting to get more in, like, pastel yellows I can do. I'm okay with that. But there's some yellows and greens that your girl is never going to be wearing, ever, 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 ever. Now, I will say the green that I used on my 420 nails that are the video that I'll go up tomorrow, it is like this crazy neon green that is a jelly green. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's funny because, so my mom is English Irish and my dad was Mexican, right? And your girl looks like a pale white girl because I am a pale white girl. But I can tan like a mofo. That's the only time I look like I have any kind of ethnic blood in me besides like being like a scary looking white chick who's pale as pale can be in the summertime. In the summertime or in the wintertime, I'm so pale you can like see the veins, and then in the summertime I get a good tan going. Okay, so here is number 7. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that. And number 8. Is that pretty orange? Here is number 9. That peachy color. Okay. All right, let me get these moved over here because I've run out of space behind them, so we can do the next collection. I'll let y'all choose which one you want me to do next. I will show you the 2 cards. So we've got the Candy Gel collection, which is this one, and the Teddy Bear collection, this one. Which one do you want to see next? The Candy Gel? Alrighty, that was easy. Let's move these over here. Candy Gel it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Ooh, shit. All right, that's number 4 now today. You would think after the first one I would have been fine. It's pretty. I will say this one, I've used these before too. They're pretty. Excuse me. I am a sucker for a collection that has a swatching card too. I'm a sucker. So here's number 1. Look at this pink. Oh, so pretty. These are just straight up like milky jellies. They're so pretty. So pretty. But like I said, I am a sucker, an absolute sucker for a collection that comes with a swatching card. They get me every time. I'm just like, but it's so cute. And then even if the swatching card doesn't match it, I'm like, I don't care, it's so cute. Sometimes I will switch out the swatches with my own. These Govandi ones, I'm like, it's fine. I know what to expect, and since I know what to expect in their mind, I'm like, who cares? Okay, I just want to turn that upside down for 1 second. There we go. Get off my finger. So that was number 1. Here's number 2. You know what's weird? So sometimes when you go on Alley, and I try to, oh, there's one little, and this is a color I use, so that I did this to the damn brush. There is one, oh man, one bristle going the wrong way. And this is the color, like I said, this is the color I use, so I know I did that. This baby pink. So I find sometimes, like my red collection that we'll swatch another day, but let me grab a bottle and show it to you real fast. This collection, these, first of all, these bottles are absolutely stunning. These bottles are so, they're so pretty in person, I can't even tell you. Like this is glass, this is not plastic, this is glass. They're gorgeous. But if you go look at them on AliExpress right now, I think they're $74. I'm like, if I'm going to spend $74, it's probably not going to be a polish I buy for from AliExpress, right? But what I find is if you go on AliExpress regularly, when a new brand gets to AliExpress and they start doing their new collections, they have like a crazy sale when they first launched it. I got that collection for $29. So I try to check it out like every couple of days just in case there's something like that. Because like I said, you look at those collections now, $74. I'm not paying $74 stuff for that. I'm okay with $29. Hold on, I'm trying to get. Exactly, Alicia. I'm the same way. Like, if it's $75, I'm going to Sweetie and gonna get something from Sweetie with someone's discount code. Like right now, I've got Sugar. What's that? What's the one that you just did a post about that's having the sale and it's like 25% off? It's the black bottles. I think it's your friend you're talking about that went to Korea. What brand is that? Yes, that one. I have that collection in a cart. I want to check out so badly, but I'm on a no buy right now. But I want that collection so bad. It's stunning. It's stunning. And I know that it's obviously it's because I think that the discount was for Easter. But I'll probably end up having to pay more for it, but I don't care because it's stunning. Like something like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. I'll pay a little bit more. But if it's from Temu and you can get one bottle normally at $2 and some odd cents. All right, Miss Thing, I'll see you soon. But if you can get it from Ali and they're like, oh, you can get one bottle for like, $3 or something. It's just really hard for me to buy a full collection from them that's going to be like that pricey. If I'm spending $75 on a collection from AliExpress, it damn well better be like 50 bottles, I know. I want it so bad. I want that collection so bad. It's so pretty. It is just so damn pretty. I saw it and I was like, when you were showing it, and I'm like, oh my God, I want it. But yeah, if I'm getting it from Ali and it's $50 or $75, it better be like 50 damn bottles of polish for that price from AliExpress. I do. It's funny because I think about it now when I go on Ali and I look at them and like they have those crazy collections where you can get the full collection and it's like $400, but you get like every polish they make. I'm like, shit. I think about how much money I spent on polishes that I could have bought like that whole collection a couple of times over. But I have so many different polishes, right? I love polishes. It was funny for the longest time when I first started doing nails, right? I think I told y'all when I first started doing my nails during COVID, I was doing acrylics because that's what I had. I sent Stacy a picture of my very first fill in it that I did on myself. It was not horrible. There was a lot of filing that went on ahead of that picture being taken. I'll be truthful about that, but it wasn't awful, right? So I used to do acrylics all the time, and I loved doing colored acrylics. So when I was doing acrylics, I was not using I barely had any nail polish because I had so many different colored acrylics. I loved them. So anytime I wanted to do a colored nails, it was just colored acrylics, right? So, hold on, I gotta catch up. It's so hard, I swear. I'm a shopaholic, I know it. It's part of my addictive personality. I have an addictive personality. I'm very aware that I do. But it's not so bad that, like, I don't spend, like, you know, money that I'm supposed to be paying my mortgage with on, like, stuff like that. But yeah, I will spend a pretty penny. I have so many polishes now, but I was into, like I said, the colored acrylics. So I had a lot of those. I did it again. Why do I keep doing this on the first one of every 3? Because I don't know. Anyway, I had a lot of colored acrylics, and then I started having issues with acrylics where I thought I was developing a allergy. I wasn't. At least I don't think I was. But I was worried about it and made myself, like, so freaked out about it that I was like, I can't do acrylics anymore. Oh my god. I started doing polygel because polygel didn't bother me at all. Sorry, I didn't drink water one sec. Let me get caught up here too. Her polishes are gorgeous. Exactly. Didn't know any better, anything like that. So I started doing polygel, and polygel never bothered me. But again, I used all these different colored polygels, so I didn't need any polishes really. I mean, I probably had, you're gonna laugh, I maybe had 20 polishes for the first 2 years of COVID. Maybe 20 different polishes, and I barely touched them. I had a lot of different toppers, things like that you could put on top of the colored acrylic and things that are colored polygel. So here's number 4. But like maybe 20 bottles of nail polish. I have no idea how many I have now. I want to count them. Oh wait, I put that on. Y'all, that was number 1. What was I doing? Thought it was farther along than I was. All right, here is number 2. This really light baby pink. They are so pretty. I really like this collection. I'm trying to think who I saw haul this collection first. It might have been Crystal. Because I think she has all 3 of them, and she did like a comparison because these are knockoffs and dupes of specific brand. I think it's the Bondi ones. They're collections, and I think Crystal was the one I saw do these, and my god, they were so pretty. Okay. But yeah, I had barely any polishes, lots of different toppers, and then I don't know why I started getting into doing the polishes so much. Oh, I know why. When they started out, because I used to sculpt all of my nails, right? Every so often I would use the half cut, like the half tips, but I used to sculpt all of my nails. So when they came out with the full cover tips and I started using those, I was like, oh my god, so much easier. Because I used to literally plan like a whole Saturday, every other Saturday, the whole day to do my nails. Because I would sculpt them, and then I would have to, you gotta shape them, and then I, of course, had to do the nail art, and blah, 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 blah. And when full cover tips came out, they were like, as far as I'm concerned, one of the greatest things to ever happen to nails. I mean, Uh-oh. Ooh, bleeding fingers. What in the heck? What did I miss here? How did you get bleeding fingers? Wait. Hold on. I gotta read up here. How did you get bleeding fingers? Someone update me. I need to know about the bleeding finger. Your fingers started bleeding? Who filed your fingers? I missed something. Oh God, look at this color. Sorry. Well, I want to know about the bleeding fingers. Look at this. It's like this beautiful. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, and of course I bet you they charged you a crap load, right? Oh, that's awful. That is awful. Yes, this purple, this lavendery purple. Now, I do like lavenders because, and they are a warmer purple. This one is. I'm okay with that. It's when you start getting into like more of the darker purples that are warm that I'm just like not a big fan of. But boy, oh boy, that's pretty. So that was number 5. Here is number 6. Oh, look at that green. That's really pretty. Wow. But yeah, so when I started getting into full cover tips is when I started buying all my polishes. And even with that, I still didn't have, well, first of all, I bought them all from Amazon. I will be 100% truthful with you all. I did not even think to look for nail supplies on Shein or Temu until last year, like probably late last year. I saw someone do it. I think it was who was it? I think it was one of Haley's hauls. And I went, huh? And now I had bought clothes and things from them before, but I never thought to buy nails products from them. I've just never thought of it. Oh my Lord. Oh God, that is terrifying. Sugar, that is terrifying. Oh my God. You were in the oh, damn. Okay, that right there, that's a good warning there, folks. Wow, that is scary. Scary. Didn't Paula Abdul years ago went and got like a manicure or something and they cut her and like she had to have surgery in her hand because she had something, like she got some crazy infection. I think it was Paula Abdul. Oh shit. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I would be traumatized after that. I would never go back to another salon. It would be my stuff only. Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, I have to say, thankfully, like I've been cut a couple of times at the salon I used to go to. Most of the time it was because I was like, I'd go to move or something and like, to be honest with you, I was not the greatest customer because I was like one of these ones where the hands were always moving. She was always like, stop. I'm like, I'm so sorry. But maybe like 3 or 4 times that she got me with a file, but thank God, like she actually I felt like she took it really seriously. Like she stopped what she was doing. She cleaned it all out and everything like that. The couple of times she did it. But oh my God, that's terrifying. I have heard stories. I have heard some horror stories. That's scary as hell. You go into a salon because you want to leave there and your hands looking pretty and looking nice and blah, 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 right? And then to have something like that happen, oh my God. Exactly, Sugar. I agree. I know exactly what I'm doing, how I've cleaned it, all of that. It's my stuff, nobody else's. Okay. Now I can't remember. Y'all, was that 2 coats or just 1? My brain is fried. Oh, that's awful. I can't remember if this is 2 coats or 1. I think this is 2 coats now. We did 2 coats, right? That's what I get for like being a chattermouth. Yes, that's 2 coats. What am I talking about? Yes, it is. It is. All right, how tall are you? Wait. Oh my God, Alicia, you're 5'7"? That's awesome. Okay, so I have a story for y'all. When I was young, so I'm 5'8". I hit my full height in 5th grade, right? Hold on, I need a little more water. $5'11". Oh my God, I wish. Okay, so here's my story for you. I hit my full height in 5th grade. I was taller than everybody. I started a new school in 5th grade, and I actually had one of the kids ask me if I was the teacher. But the doctors all told my mother that I was going to be so damn tall. So tall. She's going to be so tall. So tall, right? So imagine 5th grade, 5'8", big feet and boobs. She's going to be tall, I tell ya. I did not grow another motherfucking inch. They lied, those bastards. They lied to me. Holy crap. 6'8", that's tall. I like that. I like that, Alicia. I like that. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Well, so this is a good one. So I am I'm more like 5'7" now, the older I've gotten. And I also fucked myself up. When I was younger, I was convinced I was invincible. I was not, by the way. So what's funny is I'm 5'7" now. I was 5'8" at my full height. My cousin Autumn is 4'11" and a half. And boy, oh boy, you best not forget that and a half when you're that short. You hear about it. Can't say she's 4'11" because she's like, no, I am 4'11" and a half. I mean, that's short. That's damn short. And she's 4'11" and a half, and I think she's got like double D boobs. Yeah. I am grateful that was not me. That's all I have to say. Oh my God, pregnant with twins at 4'11"? She was all tummy, huh? That's hilarious. I can't even imagine. I mean, that is like seriously short to have twins, man. I would think that like your body being like so tiny, that would probably be some slightly dangerous too. This is number 4. And number 5. These are so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do for my next set of nails, y'all, but I have to get them on this weekend, obviously, because like I said, there's no way I'm going into the office without nails on. That was number 5, and this is number 6. I do not know what I want to do, though. Any suggestions? Help me. I'm out of ideas. I thought the Easter nails would last long enough that I could then do the frosting nails after that. I didn't think I'd do them all in 1 week. Oh my God. So the last guy I dated was 6'4". I love tall men. I will admit, this is a bad thing. I understand it's a bad quality about myself, what I'm getting ready to tell you. This is number 7. I cannot date a man my height or shorter. I just can't. I just can't do it. Oh, look at that yellow. So the last guy I dated was 6'4". I love me some tall men. Oh my goodness. But yeah, my poor little cousin Autumn, tiny little thing. She used to talk for me when I was a kid. I don't know if I told you this story before, but I did not start talking until I was like probably, let's say my mom said I was like almost 2.5. I mean, I could talk. Don't get me wrong. Like I did talk, but it's not like I would, do a lot of talking because Autumn would do all the talking for me. my grandma would take care of us because my mom was a single parent, and so my grandma and my grandpa took care of us during the day, and Autumn did all the talking for me. I never had to do any talking. I just walked around with her, you know. She would get mad at me because I walked before her, because one day apparently I just stood up and started walking. This is number 8. I feel like that's kind of like a burnt orange. But not quite. It's like a light burnt orange, you know what I mean? 3D peeps. Oh my God. Yes, you should do 3D peeps. I would love watching that. I vote that yes, you should definitely do 3D peeps. And I think my vote should count for 2 votes just because that's the way I am. I think that would be amazing. You know, what's funny is I still love acrylic, and I have all of my stuff. I should probably get out my acrylics and start playing with them some, because I used to, like I said, I used to sculpt my nails, and I was pretty darn good at it. I will have to say, I got pretty good at sculpting. Okay, coat number 2 on number. There are only 8 of these? Yeah. Okay, I guess there's only 8. For some reason, I thought there were 9. I used to sculpt my nails and got pretty good at it, but I have not played with acrylic in the longest time. Oh my God, those are going to be, ugh. That polish set is so pretty. So pretty. That's the one that you showed, and then that's the one we were talking about that I have in my cart right now, I think, right? That's the one you're talking about? I want that set so bad. It is so pretty. I keep trying to justify it, going, but it's on sale now. If I wait, it'll cost me so much more. Honestly, I can probably justify anything to myself when it comes to money, to be truthful with you. I can find a way to justify it. But I really am trying to stick to my 45-day no buy. I'm trying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I want them so bad. Okay. So that was 7 and 8. We will top coat those, and then we will do our last collection of the day, which is the other Vote Giovanni, which is the teddy bear one. Oh God, I want that collection so bad. I really do. I'm trying not to break my no buy, because I think the sale goes through tomorrow, right? Does their sale go? I think it ends tomorrow, isn't it? Or does it end today? Sorry, I need a throat lozenge, y'all. I still have that like stupid cough that like doesn't go away. So I still have that dumb cough from COVID, where it's not like a really bad cough, but it's kind of like that dry cough now that it's like the last of it. And so I feel like everywhere I go in the house, I have throat lozenges, like just everywhere. They're in the bathroom, they're in the kitchen, they're in here in a little dish, they're in my bedroom, they're in the living room. Oh, this is pretty. I really think I'm going to have to do a spring set now. I want to do, it's funny because here's the, oh, it ends at midnight. Oh! Right now it's 25, right? I think it's 25% right now. Sunday, oh my God. I want it so bad. I really, really do. I'm trying to be good. I really am trying to be good. It is so hard. Because it's funny, Stacy and I will literally send each other stuff on Temu, and I'm like, oh, look at this, it's so pretty. I'm like, it's in my cart, but I'm not buying it. It's just in my cart, I promise. It does. This time COVID kicked my ass too. The first time I had COVID, it wasn't as bad. But this time was really, I was like, oh my God. I got so sick with it. And my mom and I had it at the same time too. I think that's what was harder this year or this time, because I got COVID first. My mom never got it. And then months and months later, my mom got COVID. So it made it easier because at least one of us was healthy to take care of the other one. This time we were both sick as hell. So it was not the easiest thing. Oh, I want it so bad. I want them so bad, so bad, so bad. Oh my gosh, so check this out, y'all. Not only do I want those so bad, but I don't know if any of you are members of the Temu Circle, right? So if you're members of the Temu Circle, every so often they have these things where if you buy something, you get 8 free gifts. Now, the 8 free gifts you get are not like big crazy gifts or anything. They're little cheap, inexpensive gifts. But you get 8 free gifts every so often, right? If you're a member of Temu Circle. And so I decided to try it. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll try it for a month, because you can just do it for a month. So I tried it for a month. And my month is almost over. I lost my taste last time. I didn't lose it this time, but I lost it last time. And it was like for weeks. It sucked. It was awful. Nothing tasted good. But anyways, so I was on Temu and I couldn't remember where I was supposed to go to claim my free gift, right? I was like, okay, where am I supposed to go? So I was like, I kept looking and looking. And I couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why can't I find the place to get my free gift? Because each day for 8 days, you go in and you can claim something for free when you do this thing, right? So I go to customer service and I was like, hey, I'm just curious. I just need to know, where do I go to claim my free service, right? And, oh, that sucks. Oh, Marky, I'm sorry. That sucks. So check this out. So I go to customer service and I was just like, I need to know where I go to pick, like, choose my daily free whatever. And they're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry you're having issues trying to find that. Would you like a $20 credit? So Temu gave me a $20 credit for no reason whatsoever, except for asking about how I go to find where I can pick my free gift up. And I was like, well, okay, that was fun. And I feel bad because it's like, it was late well, for me, I felt like it was late at night. It was like 9:30 on Thursday, I think it was, night. And I was getting ready to go into bed and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to claim my free thing, right? So I went on and that's when I was like, I can't figure out where to go. And they gave me $20 just for like reaching out to them saying I couldn't figure out where the hell to go. So in the meantime, if you go to Temu and you've ordered anything from Temu, and you can go and do the price adjustments, right? So say like it's $5 today and somebody else puts it on sale for $4 tomorrow, Temu will give you your dollar back. So I had $7 in price adjustments that I've just kind of been saving the credits up, right? Because I'm not buying anything right now. So I just was going in and making sure to do my price adjustments so that I could get the cheapest price on them, so I can get them back. All right. I'm going to continue my story, but I'm going to show you these because they're just so damn pretty. Look how pretty those look on there. Can you see all of them? They just look so pretty on the bottles. I'm loving that. Loving how pretty those look. Okay, let's set these to the side. So I had my $7 in credit, and then I got $20 back. And I was telling Stacy about it the next day, and she's like, what? Why didn't you tell me? I just chose my last one. And I'm like, I just totally forgot about it. I spaced on it completely. I totally forgot about it. So yesterday, I got 2 things. I got 1 free Temu order, and the last thing that I've been waiting for ages from. to get, right? So I get that yesterday. One of them, the free thing was broken. The other thing, they actually accidentally sent me the wrong one. So I now, after all of that, so I got the credit for the wrong one, $20 credit back for asking where to find the stuff, and then I had $7 of the price adjustment credits. I now literally have like $38 in credit on Temu. $38. I'm like, holy crap. And here's the quandary. Being that it's a credit, is it really considered shopping? Because you're not spending your own money, right? That's where I'm at right now. I'm on that. I haven't bought anything with that credit. I'm still doing good. I haven't spent it. But is that considered shopping? If you have $37 in credit on Temu, is it shopping if you use that credit because it's not money coming out of your account? That's what I need to know. See, that's what I feel. It's not shopping. Stacy agrees with you. Okay, everybody agrees, not shopping. All right, your girl is going to go spend that $37 today. That $37 is going to be gone today. I'm telling you. Don't add it to it. I mean, that it's going to be gone. Going to be gone today. All right, so we have 10 left to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, number 1. This is, again, the teddy bear collection. I'll show you the swatching card. I feel like this is a fall collection. Man, if I could figure out how to get that $37 credit into my account, I would be going and buying those other polishes that are in my basket right now, can I tell you? I would literally be over there right now buying them. So, this is the teddy bear collection. Like I said, I feel like these are more fall colors. They're very pretty. I've used that one and this one before on sets of nails. Boy. Okay, so we need to move that out of the way because that's going to be in the way. All right, number 1. Ooh, that's pretty. So like, these are definitely darker. These are not a super, like, I feel like the viscosity of these compared to some polishes, the viscosity of these compared to the Chez Jailly polishes, these are much thinner than the Chez Jailly. They are a thicker viscosity. This is definitely more of a thinner viscosity. They're super pretty though. I'm telling you, man, I want those polishes so bad. I want them. I'm trying to, well, so here's my thing. I get my bonus. So the way, where I work, we get our yearly bonus. We get part of it in December for Christmas shopping, which is really nice of them. So they give us part of our bonus then, and then you get the rest of your bonus in June, right? So I'm literally sitting here like planning my big purchases for June. I'm like, okay, what do I want to get in June? In June, I already have decided that I want another one of the Devil Wears press-on stands. I want one of her stands in June. I've already planned it in my head. But yeah, like June, I feel like you're going to see me getting a lot of stuff then. Unless, of course, I think they said with the tariffs, this is so fucking stupid, it annoys me. I'm not going to get into it, but it annoys, oh, sorry. It was number 2, sorry. It's a nice mood. The brownie nude. But I did read something that if it's under $800, the tariff, it won't affect you. But let's be truthful. We all know that manufacturers and that like do Temu and stuff like that, the prices are going to go up. They absolutely are. There's just no doubt about it. And that's going to be the part that sucks. How much they go up, I don't know. I hope it's not a lot. I was telling Stacy, sometimes I'm all about the quantity under quality. Oh no, they're getting rid of that? Great. So that means no matter what you spend, you're going to be screwed with the damn tariffs? I need to know. You work for Honda? That's right. We talked about that. Oh, it's... Oh, here's number 3. Again, kind of another nudie color. I feel like this one is more of a cooler nude than the last nude. That will suck. And it's supposed to like take effect very soon, isn't it? Oh, of course they are. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. That is the sad part. It's the supply chain issues that were brought forth during COVID because, you know, as much as like people need to understand, we are when it comes to manufacturing and things like that, there is nothing that is regional anymore. It is all worldwide, all the supply chains. So when you screw that up, and you don't have enough other options, boy oh boy, we found out the hard way how that happens, right? Especially in the automotive industry, like where I work. At one point, all of the microchips that all of the manufacturers were making or were using were literally coming from one manufacturer. How stupid is that? You know what? I do need to give myself a pre-tariff break. I agree. Like I said, I can find any reason to justify spending. I have not spent. It's been. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I think I'm down to. Let me think. I think I have 32 days left, if I've counted correctly. I think it's 32. But man, oh man. Hold on, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. April 20, that's next Friday. Okay, yeah, there's no way. I have to. I mean, I have $37 credit already, so I need to spend that $37 credit. Here's the thing, I was telling Stacy, I was like, I wasn't sure. Did I put that on the wrong? No, I didn't. I thought I put that on the wrong one. I just have them in the wrong order. I was telling Stacy the other night, I'm like, I didn't want to be rash and order something right away because I was like, what do I really need? Because let's be truthful, $37 on Temu, you could get something big. $37, you know? So I was trying to be like, what do I really need? So I haven't spent it. I've been thinking about it. I know what I don't need, right? I do not need any 3D carving gel. Oh yeah, it's insane. It truly is. The fact that all of the major manufacturers, well actually I think all of the manufacturers were getting their chips from one company in China. So because China was extremely strict on COVID, as we know, like plants were shut down. I mean, it was very strict. So when that happened, that screwed the supply chain. And to be truthful with you, I don't feel like it's ever gotten back to where it was, at least automotive-wise. We are diversifying and using a lot of different manufacturers for things, and we do manufacture a lot here in the U.S. now. But the thing that's annoying with these tariffs is it's not like you can, even if you do want to bring manufacturing back to the United States, you can't do that overnight. You know, how long does it take to build a plant? I mean, Lord have mercy. Yes. Oh my god. The alien dong thing. I need to know about the alien dong thing. I am truly like, my brain is going 18 different ways, so God only knows. But I am intrigued beyond belief about the alien dong thing and how that even came up. And what the hell do they know what an alien dong looks like? I mean, really, how do we know an alien dong looks like that? Have you ever seen an alien? My mom had a friend who, I kid you not, you all, she was 100% convinced that she had been, like, kidnapped by aliens when she was younger. And the weird part about this story is, okay, so she is 100% convinced that she was abducted by aliens. And she was very young. I think she was like 5 or 6. She was lost, and they found her inside of a locked room that was locked from the outside, like in an abandoned area and stuff like that. Like, it was just really weird, but I don't think we have any, like, you know, pearl people in the group that are, like, you know, clutching their pearls, so I think you're okay. I still just am like, how do you even get onto an alien dong? There was a time period, though, I was reading all of these, like, alien, like, spicy romance novels. Oh, sorry, I needed some water. And it was always just like, the aliens were always the most incredibly handsome, buff men ever. And I'm like, yeah, they're probably like green and slimy. I need to see it. I will see it, though. Oh, sorry, number 4. God damn. I'm distracted by alien dogs. Oh. Okay. Sugar, when do you go live next? Is it today? Are we going to see the 3D peeps today? I hope. Just because I'm out of Leo. Purely out of, oh, number 5. Selfish reasons, because I want to watch. My mom and I were watching PJ's video, and she did like a nail haul from, I don't know if it was Dollar Tree or not, and like the stuff that she was able to get at her Dollar Tree, I was shocked. Mine has like some press-ons, and it did have stamping plates. Now I've got hiccups. Where the hell did those come from? Sorry, I had to hold the breath for a second there. My God. Miss Stacy, are you still here? I haven't seen you in a bit. Are you working on those fabulous 420 nails? Oh, sweet. Yeah, when I get done with this, I'm done for the live for today. And I need to go eat something. My stomach is definitely telling me that it is time to get some food. And I need to get my video edited for tomorrow. I'm like, oh, yeah, you might want to edit that sucker. So, yeah, I got to get that done next. And I have to get Lori's video edited, too. And make a short for her. And take some nice pictures for her. And I still don't know what the hell kind of nails I'm going to do on myself. To be honest with you, I kind of want to do something. Wait, did I put that on the wrong one? Now I have myself mixed up. Sorry, hold on. I think I put the wrong color on top of that swatch. We're gonna have to do that one over. Whoops. Do number 5 again, sorry. I think I screwed that up. Damn it. But like I have no idea what the hell. Dulce! Welcome! I'm still just gabbing away. Talking about the nails now. I have no idea what the hell I want to do for my next set of nails, but I definitely need to do them because I have no nails on. And that is just very disturbing for me right now. Very, very disturbing. All right, this is number 6. I'm so confused. Lori, you do not get to vote on the nails that I'm going to do. I'm just letting you know right now, you do not get to vote. Kidding. Love you. You know I'm not doing aquarium nails. I cannot function with them. I literally cannot function with them. But I kind of want to do something simple though, because the last 2 sets, like, I love junk nails, and some people are like, oh, junk nails are probably easy. You just throw them off. No, not really. You actually have to take a little time with them and make sure. Oh my gosh. Let's just say that, yes, it's interesting. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do for my nails, y'all. I need to do something simple. So maybe I'll do some cat eye, because cat eye always looks pretty, just even with just cat eye on. Dulce, did I tell you that I showed my mom your Ducket nails and she absolutely loved them. Thought they were the greatest thing ever. Okay, I already did 2 coats on that one. Oh wait, yeah. All right, let's put our shiny on this half. I feel like these are definitely polishes that if you want to get a good, even, consistent color, you need like 3 coats because they're definitely very jelly. But I'll be truthful, I love those kind of polishes, so I'm all about it. Any suggestions? Not taking Lori's suggestion because I'm not about to do aquarium nails for myself. I'll be truthful, if you can wear aquarium nails and function with them, I'm impressed. See, I think maybe I'll practice a little my cat eye, you know, just wiggle it just a little bit. Fucking song's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Did it to myself this time. But I think I put clear on that whole thing, didn't I? Every time I do a set of 3, I seem to jack one of them up and forget to put matte on one side. Okay. All right, we're kind of going backwards because this is number 6, but it was wanting to jack up. So that's number 6. This is I used this for some winter nails, this color. Actually, it was really pretty. I loved it. And number 5. All right, and number 4. Okay, so let's move those over here, and we're gonna do our last 4. 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh. Apparently I've never opened this one. Lori, I need you over here to open some bottles, please. Lori has some strong mofo hands, y'all. Anytime I ever can't get a bottle open or something, I will leave it, and then when next time she comes over, I'm like, can you open this, please? And she has never had a problem. Okay. This is really pretty, too. Like I said, I feel like this collection is a winter collection. These are more fall colors to me. number 7. Here's number 8. Can I show you 7? I don't know. Another darker blue. This is like a, oh, actually, this, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but here in person, it has like a purple undertone to this color. I don't know if you can see it though. Can you kind of see? Because it's a gray for sure, but it's like it has a purple undertone to it. It's very pretty. I like these for winter. Like I said, I did a set of nails where I did some stamping, white stamping on one of the blue nails. That blue I used earlier. I swatched earlier. Oh, it was so pretty. It was so pretty. Oh. I think cat eye is definitely the way to go. I think I'm going to do stilettos. I have those shearing stilettos that I absolutely love, and they fit me really well. I have the big thumb, the right thumb is the biggest, and that just drives me crazy when I can't get it to fit. Now the nails, if I decide to do like a gel overlay and bring the tip up a little farther on the nail, I can get them to fit that way, but that's just that much more work to do. I don't want to do that much more work. I want them to fit me, damn it. This is number 10. That's like a coffee color. It makes me want to have a cup of coffee. I'm so excited about the collab tomorrow. I can't wait to see everyone's nails and what they've come up with. They, everything on all the collabs that I've been a part of, all the nails that people have done for anything I've been a part of, I have been like just blown away. Y'all are amazing. Amazing. They're very pretty. Yeah, I agree. I love jelly polishes. I used to not like them, and honestly, this isn't the best job of polishing these. I'm not doing the greatest job, but at least it gives me the hint of the color that I want. But I love a good jelly polish. I just think they're pretty. I like that they're slightly translucent. All about them. I think I got all the corners on that one now finally. Okay, number 8. Okay, so I am not a big fan of foils, I'll be honest. I like decals. Not a big fan of foils though. And I used to have a crap ton of foil. I mean, so many foils it was ridiculous. And I gave them all to Lori. She's good with foils. I just do, I don't know why I have such issues with foils. Probably because the foils that I really like, I want the actual like full picture from the foil. And yeah. Okay, so this is number 8. Come on. All right. And then our second coat on number 9. That's really pretty. I did not think I would really kind of like this shade, but remember I told you I went on my nude phase there where it's like every set of nails I did for like 6 months was a different shade of nude. I have so many nudes, y'all. I mean, really, I have so many nudes. What is so funny is how many different nudes they have, right? But I have so many nudes. It's stupid. It's stupid now because I don't use them anymore. Like, nude, nah, who needs that? It's boring. Okay, let's put this on here. Alright, so it's number 9. Let's put the lid on number 8 so I don't make a mess. And our second coat on our last one. Fabulous. Okay, let's do some top coating, and let's see if I can get through these 4 without screwing up and putting the shiny on the whole freaking thing. Let's see if we just get through 4 in a row without me jacking one of them up. Want to put some money on it? I'm not going to bet because I know myself. Oh gosh, I like this one. This was one I used as well, I think. Or was it the other blue? No, I can't remember. Either way, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous, I'll tell you, gorgeous. And again, like I told you, they sucked me in. This is a swatching card. If you have a swatching card, it's all over for me. I absolutely love them. I hope I did. Okay. We're so close, y'all. I'm so happy and so thankful for all y'all that came and hung out with me while I swatched and like rambled and listened to our lovely story about the ouch. Oh, sorry. I had my legs crossed the whole time and just uncrossed them. Oh my god, my left leg is completely like asleep. That hurt. Oh man. Sorry. The bride's in the bathtub. So I'm not gonna do so what I've decided to do is like every other Saturday I'll probably do a live, just because I don't want to get myself too like stressed out. I have a tendency to stress myself out. Because again, it's not like any of these timelines or deadlines or anything like that anyone's making me do this. This is all me doing it to myself. So that's why I'm like, oh. All right, so this is number 7. And number 8. Number 9, come here. I'm that matches the bottle so well, it's not even funny, but I really like this color and I'm kind of surprised. And then let's put the lid on here. Just wait. Okay, yeah. Phew, scared me. I'm like, shit, where'd it go? And our last one, number 10. So this collection all together there they are. Oh, yay! Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how thankful I am for the community that I have found on here and connected with. You all mean so much to me, so I really, really appreciate it. And I want to wish you all peace, love, and joy, and tell you go have an amazing, amazing day. All right? I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, you've got to get some Dulce. It's really, I love the Govandi. I really do. It's pretty. And they come with swatching cards. Did you see the swatching card? Did I show you that? Did you see this? I don't know if you were here when I showed it, and it comes with a cute swatching card. It's all good. I'm just happy you were here and decided to come hang out. It's like I said, I'm so grateful for all of you, and I'm so thankful that I was able to connect with such amazing, fun people. Oh, wait, before we go, I'll give you a little sneak peek of one of my free polishes that showed up from Temu. It's a cat eye. Cat eye. So I got this free, it's one of my free Temu things. Look at this blue. Is that incredible or what? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me get a magnet. I'm not going to swatch this one for you, but I do want to get a magnet and just move it around a little and show you what it looks like. Hopefully you can see it. Can you see the blue in that? Oh, I love that. Love this blue. It's so pretty. All right, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Aw, thank you, sugar. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. You have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Oh, that is a Wonder Woman blue. You're right. Oh, my God. Love Wonder Woman. Okay, so I had the Wonder Woman theme song, the original Wonder Woman theme song, as my ringer on my phone for the longest time. I absolutely love Wonder Woman. Bye, everyone. I want to say have a great day, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. If I get it to turn off, come on.